NFWA Nation, and welcome to another episode of The Love Shack.
It's the Love Shack.
I'm your host, Big Al, the Doctor of Love, along with
the one true and only god of professional wrestling, Johnny Richards, along with my tag team partner, the Robert Gibson of this tag team.
The president and owner of the Elite Wrestling Alliance, David Morgan.
There you go. And we're ready, off and on, and we've got a lot of things to talk about, short time, but we're going to get started. We got, still everybody's commenting about our show in November, plus we also got a show in September, so whatever you want to start it with. But before we start that, we've got somebody on the line who's going to be at both shows, who's going to be making his debut at the Coliseum. It's none other than
my tag team partner.
That's right,
AJ Riley.
How you doing, AJ?
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, nothing much, and glad to have you on the Love Shack, and looking forward to talking to you and get to know a little bit more about you right here, so the NFWA Nation knows what to look forward to when they see you coming out and taking care of business.
Hey, I'm a big fan of the Love Shack. Listen to it every week. I'm glad to be a part of it. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for being here. I got a few questions. I tried to get a hold of Chad Stallings, and all he's doing is laughing and he's refusing to take my calls and keeps making comments about they're not going to get along. So the question I ask, you and Johnny's going to be tag team partners going up against Chad Stallings in Tempest at September 19th at Fort Branch. I know you and Johnny might have some differences in the past, but as far as a tag team, you both are pretty awesome in the ring and aren't afraid of anything. So you can put your differences aside and get along good for a tag team September 19th?
Me and Johnny, we've been to Indiana, we've been to Pennsylvania, we've been all over beating the hell out of each other. But we finally decided, what the hell, we might as well stop beating the hell out of each other and put our powers together and whoop someone's ass. And it looks like Chad Stallings and Tempest, is that what his name is? I don't really know. But either way, it looks like they're in for a fight of their lives. They want to jump us. We was having a heck of a match there in Fort Branch, Indiana, last month, and they decided to come out and stick their nose where it didn't belong. So I got a feeling they're in for a world of hurt.
There you go. Is there anything you want to say to AJ while we're here?
AJ, I couldn't think of a better guy to team up with to take on Tempest and Chad Stallings. Tempest, unfortunately, I taught him a lot, so he knows a lot about us. Chad Stallings, I think the last time me and Chad had a run-in, didn't I kind of snatch up his wife by the hair? And
yeah, you had a little bit of a confrontation with his wife. So.
I have one question for AJ though.
What's that?
And you have to tell me if this is true or not. Because we start hanging out stuff. Is it true that you are from Sheets, West Virginia?
Well, by way of, it's a place near and dear to my heart. So Sheets, West Virginia, yeah, that place is near and dear to my heart.
So you're basically from there, right?
Well, my way. And not technically from there, but my way. I've been through there on a number of occasions. It's like a second home.
I just heard rumors. I just want to clear that up.
Okay, AJ, what I'd like to ask is kind of give us a little background on how you got started, how long you've been in the business, and all your accomplishments and what you look forward to in the future.
Well, I've been doing this, it's been almost 3 years. I've been all over the road with Johnny, Tracy. They kind of took me under their wing, teaching me what they know, showing me the ropes, and slowly but surely getting better and better every day. In my short time, I've worked for 6 or 7 different promotions. I love it. It's my passion. I look forward to teaming with Johnny, the Shoot Squad, 2015. It's going to be a good time. So I'm definitely looking forward to September 19th in Fort Branch, Indiana. And then, for my first time ever, I get to make my appearance at the Coliseum in Evansville, Indiana. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
I'll tell you what, I know we got a lot of people who be at the Coliseum from days long ago, that might not have had a chance to see you in action. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a minute right here. If you want to address the NFWA Nation about your return or your debut at the Coliseum, about what you're looking forward to, what you plan on doing while you're there.
Well, I'll tell you what. I look forward to making a name for myself in New Focus. I've been a part of New Focus now for a year and a half, something like that, 2 years. Done several shows, worked several times against Johnny. I look forward to making a name for myself, and I look forward to working my way to the top. I believe last week, listening to your phone calls, you had a phone call from the self-proclaimed main event, Xander Kelly, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a joke that was. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he has to offer, because he sure talks an awful big game, but I think he better put his big boy pants on against Rob Conway. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to, at one point, taking that title away from Chad Stallings. He's had it an awful long time, and he sure don't like to defend it very much, so if I get my chance in the ring with him, I plan on walking out with that. So it's just a matter of time.
I think we can probably help out with that, can't we?
I think we can.
I think we can. Hey, Dave, do you have anything you want to say to AJ before we let him make his final statement, before we let him go?
Well, AJ, it's great to have you part of the EWA Nation. Got to see you for the first time in August. I was very impressed, and I think Tempest and Chad Stallings, they have a real barn burner ahead of them with my main man right here, Johnny Richards, and AJ. Good to have you there. Looking forward to see you again in September, and then you tear it up in November at the Coliseum.
Yes, sir. I do appreciate being part of EWA. I had a great time in August. I'm looking forward to coming back in September. Looking forward to me and Johnny Richards, the Shoe Squad, still on the show that night, like we always do when we step foot in that ring. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to this EWA, NFW takeover of the Coliseum to show Evansville what true professional wrestling is all about.
Hey, AJ, we want to thank you for being on here. We're going to go ahead and let you go real quick to finish up the Love Shack. We want to thank you for being on here, making your debut here, and also we're looking forward to you in September 19th. And also November 7th. Like you are a crowd favorite when you're out there and you get the crowd going. So you and Johnny both together, I'll tell you what, I think we're going to see quite a match there, and Chad and Tempest are going to be in for one heck of a night, I think, because when you and Johnny get together, you know, all what they say, it's going to break loose. So
there's definitely going to be some chaos.
There you go.
I wouldn't be surprised if Chad Stallings don't even show up, but if he does, there's going to be some chaos.
I think it'd be one great match, and I have to say, if I had to pick the winner, I'd definitely pick you and AJ, because I don't see what you two getting together, or anybody that could actually take you on out there. So so good luck, Chad. Chad. Sorry, AJ, but I know Chad. I've been trying to get a hold of him and neglecting my claws. My claws. See, he's got me all stirred up. But AJ, we'll see you September 17th, and I'm sure, or 19th.
September
19th. See, he got me all mixed up now. But September 19th,
I'll see you guys September 19th. Johnny Richards, we're going to tear the house down.
Be good,
brother.
brother.
There you go. Thanks a lot, AJ. We'll talk to you. See you then.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks for having me.
All right. See, you mentioned Chad's name, and I get all tongue-tied because we seen what he has done to me in the past. Humiliation.
Yeah.
And so
the funny thing is, he thought he was your boss for a while, and now technically you're his boss.
Right. Yeah. So he's not going to be able to hide behind the curtain anymore. No. So Chad, I'm sure. I think I'm going to have to put a clause in there that if he doesn't make an appearance or a call on the Love Shack, that he will forfeit his match and his belt. How about that?
I like that. You know what else I like?
What's that?
I'm going to go that way. You know, Chad has been kind of ducking and diving and everything, and he will be facing Dangerous Doug Gilbert November the 7th at the Evansville Coliseum for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Chad's going to face...
Chad Stallings will defend the World Championship against Dangerous Doug Gilbert. So I have an idea, Al. What if that match there, what if Chad Stallings can lose the championship by pinfall, by submission, by countout, and by disqualification?
There you go.
No hiding, Chad.
No.
No hiding, Chad.
You're going to face the man with the ball bat.
I think we're going to have a new NFW champion.
I believe so.
I would not want to mess with him.
I talked to Doug the other day, and he's hype, and he's mad.
And he's a dangerous one. He's a legend. I have a lot of respect for him, and he's not afraid of nobody when he carries that I guess, Louisville Slugger around.
I felt it a few times.
And it's more than a 36-ounce bat. So I mean, Chad, hope his insurance is paid up. So he might need it when he goes against a dangerous one in that match. So, whew, I'll tell you what, we had the comment of the week is from Jeremy Benning, who's our Fort Branch buddy. He heard about the Coliseum. He said he's wanting to know if there's anything exciting you can tell him as far as what's going on, because he says he's looking forward to being down there. He's not been down there, and he can't wait to see what's going on, and he wants to know what can he expect to see at the Coliseum on November 7th.
Well, I mean, you got the mega powers, man. You got NFW, EWA joining forces. It's something you don't see anymore in wrestling. You know, back in the day you had like Super Clash and you had some stuff AWA and USWA and all these guys got together. You know, we're coming together to give you a quality show. Screw sports and entertainment. We're bringing you the sport of professional wrestling.
There you go.
And we know about Conway and Kelly. We know about Chloe and Sarah. We just told you about Chad and Doug.
Yep.
I got more. Big Dave's got more.
Well, we're on the way. Oh, you want more?
Can I tell him one more?
You go ahead.
Is there one more?
Yeah, you go ahead. You got one more.
Now, you talk about the Coliseum. I was this tall when I started going to the Coliseum. There was a guy I remember watching. He was in a tag team. I think he was called Damage Incorporated.
I remember that quite well.
A man by the name of Viper.
There you go.
He will be making his return to the Coliseum.
One half of Damage Inc. Coming back to the Coliseum. They were the tag team.
No, they were
at the Coliseum.
Yes,
absolutely.
Him and Jay Grunge got may rest in peace as our buddy. I actually managed him at one time too. So so I'm looking forward to seeing his return at the Coliseum. I'm sure the fans will, and it's going to be great. Now, speaking of the Coliseum, remember what we said? We were going to ask the nation a question. If they can get it right, message me, whatever, they have a chance to win some cool merchandise. So it's time to journey back into time. Now, the question we want to ask, and I'm sure you remember this.
I don't remember a lot from there.
You were facing an opponent in a no-fault, false count anywhere, no disqualification, no time limit. You can fight anywhere. It wasn't wrestling. You can fight anywhere in the Coliseum that you wanted to. You started in the ring, but you ended up out. Well, you started in the ring, then it went in the back, then it went to the concession stand, then it ended up going to the maintenance department. And I remember this superstar picked up a paint can, a full paint can. It wasn't empty. And swung it and whacked it over your head and left Sherwin-Williams' mark on your forehead.
Yeah, that's all I
Now,
remember.
the question is, if you can name that superstar Rich face, and of course, Rich won.
I did win.
He did win.
How.
It was about a 30-minute match. If you can name the superstar that Rich faced that night, where it ended up in the maintenance department where he got hit with the Sherwin-Williams paint can, if you can name who that wrestler is, you will qualify for a chance to win some cool merchandise on the November 7th show. All you have to do is, when we post the Love Shack tomorrow, when you read it, Thursday, post Love Shack Thursday, all you got to do is comment below it on who you think that superstar is. If you're right, you qualify for some cool merchandise, and I know we'll never forget that night.
I don't remember anything about the match. I remember the bank can. That's it.
I remember Sherwin-Williams, Mark.
Honestly.
And the semi-gloss, too.
Yeah, it was semi-gloss.
Okay, that is an EWA question. And if you know the answer, like I said, leave the comment below it. What's that?
My first concussion. One of 8.
First of several.
First of
Matter of fact, I think it was 2 weeks later that the same guy I took on.
He beat him.
But ended up going through an 8-foot table on the floor and got a concussion myself.
Yeah.
I mean, he was good at giving people concussions.
Yeah.
That's why I say out of the ring, I don't want any concussions.
Oh, no.
Am I eligible to win this contest? Just kidding.
It might be kind of.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no employees allowed.
Well, let the great fans win it. They deserve it.
Like I said, that's your question. If you know the answer, post it on there, and you can win some cool merchandise. Oh, okay, now, September 19th.
September 19th.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
That's right.
What can we expect September 19th? Besides you and AJ go against Chad and Tempest.
The death of Chad and Tempest.
Wow.
Yeah.
They have a cemetery in Fort Punch.
I think they do. I have to get a couple new plots for Chad and Tempest.
So who else can we look forward to seeing being there?
Well, we got, speaking of Viper, he will be there taking on Steve Ziegler. Two big veterans going at it. It should be a wrestling match. If you want to fight, that's a tag team match. If you want good old school wrestling, Viper and Ziegler's, that's the match to go for.
Now, where are they going? What time? What day? And how much?
It'll be Saturday, September 19th, 2015.
A few weeks away.
That's right, just over 2
Few
weeks
weeks
away.
Yeah.
Bell time is at 7 o'clock. We will open the doors at 6. Get there early so you can get a seat. It will be a sellout, I am sure. It'll be at the Fort Branch Community Center in lovely Fort Branch, Indiana, just about 10 miles up the road from Evansville. At 106 East Locust Street. We're right next to the public library.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And for a great night, Canadian Kid will be there.
Yes.
Viper will be there. Johnny Richards, AJ, Chad Stallings, Tempest.
Canadian kids working Mickey, right?
Yes,
Mickey Muscles.
That's going to be a high flying affair.
Canadian
right
Kid
there.
against who?
Mickey
Mickey
Muscles.
Muscles.
Mickey Muscles. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's going to be real good.
You know, pound for pound, he's like I said, he was like Bill Dundee, pound for pound, one of the toughest there is. I mean, a good high flyer, and of course, you know, I like me. I didn't train him.
No, they didn't train him officially.
But officially.
Yeah.
Now,
He was my crash dummy for a while.
like September 19th at the
Fort Branch Community Center.
Fort Branch Community Center, bell time is
7 o'clock.
7 p.m. That's on a Saturday night.
Yes.
2.5 weeks away, just right down the street from Evansville, down 41. You can't miss it.
You're guaranteed at least 2 or 3 hours of hard-hitting, high-flying
There you
wrestling action. That's what's great. You get a bit of everything. High-flying, hard-hitting, technical. If you want a brawl, you're going to see a brawl in that main
And
event. That's going to be a war
There you go.
right there.
What about panties? We see
Yeah.
panties too? And bro?
It's a
Panties?
family show.
There you go.
No problem, panties.
So there you go. September 19th, Fort Branch Community Center. Then just a month and a half after that, November 7th at the Coliseum. Great matches there. We done seen Rob going up against Xander Big Head Kelly.
Yeah.
And we just heard it now. Dangerous Doug Gilbert going up against
Chad Stallings.
if
Chad's not dead.
not dead.
Right.
And
Chloe-
Viper will be there. I'm sure
Viper
Canadian
will be
Kid
there.
will be there. Yours truly, Dr. Love will be there.
Chloe Bell Smothers and Sarah Summers.
And
That's it.
we'll have to get hold of them.
Twister.
That's right.
There you
Women
go.
in action there.
Chloe
Well, I'll
Bell
tell you
Smothers
what,
and Sarah Summers.
I don't know if there's anything you want to say or add before we
I think we
Spread
said
the love.
that. I'm ready to spread some love.
Well, you don't have
He's
to.
been hanging around. He's been hanging around you too
Yeah,
long.
you're the bad influence.
Pre-2012.
Okay,
Pre-2012.
that's it for the Love Shack. We want to thank AJ for making his Love Shack debut. Looking forward to him September 19th,
You're lucky.
and his debut at the Coliseum November 7th. We'll be there September 19th and November 7th,
That's right.
That's right. September 19th.
and we're going back to the Coliseum and the good old days.
I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
It's gonna be
I said
great.
Last week.
So first, like I said, December 19th at the Fort Branch Community Center. Bell time 7 o'clock Saturday night. You know, there's going to be a concession stand there. You eat food, drinks.
Johnny Richards is going to be there.
Johnny Richards be there.
Big Dave's going to be there.
Big Dave be there. Little Al, Big Al be there.
Big Al will be there.
But I tell you what, there's no more to
Kenny will be
say.
there.
I'm sure we're going to have more news next week.
I got all kind of stuff, man.
I know.
You do.
Trust me.
So-
me and Dave have been sitting down and been getting everything together.
Hammer out the details.
Yeah, Kathy's
Okay.
been right there. It's going crazy, man. I can't wait.
So NFW, EWA Nation, please, 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 don't fight amongst yourselves.
It gets you in jail.
Leave the fighting
To this guy.
to him,
I like to
to
fight.
Johnny
That's
Richards
right.
and AJ Riley.
That's right.
That's right.
All you got to do
Don't spread the don't spread.
is spread the love.
If you do it right.
See you next week.
Don't have kids like Chad Stallings and Tempest.
Yeah.
That's your face.
Okay.